1998, I was asked to be the U.S. ambassador to the Czech Republic. So that was when I first came to live for a long period of time in Central Europe, and that's when I got to know Central European University. It's in the part of the world which in the last 70 years has gone through everything. Hungary and the other countries in Central Europe are the only countries that were subjected both to fascism and communism, that went through both the Holocaust and the degradations of communism. We're in a region where this set of issues is absolutely at the center of history and at the center of the way in which these countries are trying to find out what their identities are and how they can prevent what happened from happening again, but go their own ways as appropriate. And therefore there's a lot of nationalism in the area too, which sometimes can be very dangerous, as we see in some of the far-right manifestations. And so that's where CEU is. We are a densely international university. We are the only university that I know which has no dominant single nationality. We have students from 110 countries. And I teach in the university, so I'm intensely aware of what it's like to go into a class where you have 12 students from 12 countries. It's incredible. And not just 12 countries, but from all over the globe. Bringing this densely international community together and creating, in a sense, a community that is not just international in name, but in fact, right here in the center of this region where so much has gone on, is a powerful experience for any of the students who go through here. And then the nature of what we teach, social sciences, humanities, law, business, public policy, really go to what you need to do to develop open society. And I think we've also started to build a bridge between theory and practice. So we're going to take more and more of our students out of the classroom through internships, which will be at places like the International Criminal Tribunal, and bringing practitioners into the classroom, people who've had experience on the ground. And then finally, I would say the pedagogical approach that we take at CEU, which is an approach that involves a lot of interaction between students themselves and between students and their faculty, their teachers in the classroom. Lots of questions, challenging of assumptions. You're taught not to accept just what's given to you, but to analyze it and look at it closely. Those are important aspects of CEU, all of which I think help to address these twin problems that I mentioned in the beginning. Number one, that the world can fall apart. The rule of law is not to be taken for granted. And number two, human nature is somewhat at war with itself, and the war needs to be won by the forces of the rule of law.